All right, this is going to be lesson 3, module 2, lesson 3. Today we're going to talk about routes and a little bit about Jinga, some templates, and extending the base. So first, when you go into app, we're going to look inside our template folder and we're going to talk about our routes. Okay. The first thing you want to look at is this base file. Okay. The base file, think of this base file as like the file that has all of your HTML code. Okay. That has like your navigation bar here at the top. It has your scripts and stuff, like all your JavaScript and stuff down here at the bottom. It has your close and opening HTML tags. It has your total head is up here, and then it has your whole body here. Okay, so this is the base file. Okay, and then everything else is going to extend off base. Every other file. So if I open up index, there's hardly anything here. First, it says extend base. So extends base. Then it has this content block. That content block is called block content. That's the name of it says, what is it? Well, it's a block, and the name of the block is content. Okay, and this is end block. So block, end block. Okay, I come over here to base. Here's block and content, and then end block. What that is here is Jinga code. Okay, whenever you see the curly bracket and this is a percentage, that's Jinga code. Okay, this Jinga code is the code that allows you to write. This is the Python, Flask, all that stuff that allows it to be written in here with the Flask framework. Okay, so if we come into our index, this little bit of code right here is essentially going to be on that base file. Okay, so let's make a change. Instead of Tyler Marshall's page, let's say Brian Marshall's best website. Okay, and then if I run this, before, remember it said Tyler on it. Now when I run it, go to app.py, I click on it, I bring it over, okay, and now it says welcome to Brian Marshall's best website. Okay, so we can come back over here and we could say, you know what, let's make this worst website. Okay, and then I can click on that code and it just live changes it here. Okay, so whatever change I make in my index file will change the index page. But if I make a change to my base file, like if I don't want this to be called home, I want this to be called just kidding. Okay, now when I click on it, notice up here it says just kidding, but because it's in base and it's the nav bar for my entire application, it's the same way on about to. I changed it in one place, and because we extend off the base, it's on both. Okay, so it changes it on both. I'm in base. I change this right here at Flask app. I change it to hello everyone. I come back over to my application. Let's just click on that. Make sure we're good. Okay, and I can refresh that page. Hello everyone. Just kidding about, it's on every page. Hello everyone. Okay. All right. We also wanted to talk about templates. So we talked about the about page. Okay. So this base page is the base for the entire website, and all the other pages. So if we look at about, there's nothing in about. Okay. It just has this H1 tag right here, which is HTML, and it just says about. So when you go to the about page, it'll just say about at the top. Okay. That's the templates. Extending the base is this up here. So if I ever tell you you didn't extend the base, you just need to add this at the top, get rid of all the HTML code. Okay. Watch what happens when I add a new HTML page. I'm going to call it new page. All right. And I'm not going to add it to I'm just going to delete it. But notice what it tries to do. It tries to add all the HTML tags, the body tags, the head tags, all that stuff. Okay. When I do that, it's going to mess everything up. Okay. I'm not extending the base. So what I like to do is I go to the about page, I copy all that code there, go back to my new page, and I can say, this is my new page. Now, that's good. Okay. This is going to be a new page. Now, what's wrong with this page? Well, it has a capital P. Okay. So technically that's wrong. Okay. It has a capital P. So I would fix that. Okay. What else is wrong with it? Even if I go to my base, I can copy this code here and I can come down, paste it, and I can say this is my new page. And I need the URL for, and it's new page. Okay. Now I have kind of an issue. These are routes. Index, about, new page. I don't have a route for new page. Okay. So when I go to my route, I need a new route. I'm just going to copy this route. I'm going to paste it down here. And I want my new page route. So I'm going to call it newbie. Okay. Someone that's new. But my route name, I called it new page. Okay. And my render template needs to be new page with a capital P. The reason why I did that was to show you that whatever you called it here, you have to call it here. Okay. This newbie here is what you're going to type into the actual URL. And this is what you're going to reference inside the base file. So we come back over to base and it is called new page. So that will work. And now if I go, I'm going to hit Control Command C down here and I'm just going to run Python again. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to bring it over and notice new page is there. Okay. There's new page. If I click on it, it renders. It's newbie up here, new page, about, new page. It works. Okay. So that works. Okay. So I added a new, navigation item. I have a new page and I added a new route. Okay. So if I wanted 5 pages, I would have 5 routes. Okay. Now for new page, I don't do anything here except for add the content that I want. What if I wanted to change the whole look and feel for the entire site? I would go into base and I would make changes in here. Okay. And I would ask ChatGPT, hey, make some changes in here to make this look a little bit better. Maybe put in a different CSS file. Okay. Right now it's using the Bootstrap CSS, but it could use a different one. And we're using all the Bootstrap stuff. All right. So this covers extending the base. What is a template? What is Jinga code? Remember? So right here, this is also Jinga code. This is HTML. Okay. And code inside HTML that's used by Python is Jinga code. So this URL for is specific Python code. If I go back and I look at this page, so I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna run it again, and I look at this page, and this is any page that I look at. Okay, I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna view page source. There is nowhere in here that says URL for. Okay, if I come back over here, URL for is right here. But if I look at that code, nowhere in here does it say URL for. Why? Because it is being rendered. Okay. This code right here is rendered by the Python editor or the compiler, and it renders it out to the web as a web page. Okay. And that's the same thing. You would never see the word block content or end block out there on the web. Okay. So, this right here, we've talked about all these different things. This is lesson number 3, I think. All right. So stay tuned.